So it's October 14 today, Thursday, and Wednesday. So this is the one that they have done. Like, this is the idea of the barrier that I'm looking. So trucks won't turn around here and reverse on my wall, because I told you one was already almost hitting my wall. Six-wheeler truck. And so that's the barrier I'm gonna put in, and put all the agave on the top filet, so stop them from turning on here and getting near my wall. So Willie's continuing to clear all the agave plant while they're trying to pour this one. Butangi ko no sa babaw, Jiril. So I told Jiril to put some hollow blocks so I know what height they are. So my lads in here doing the barrier for my wall and to make it tidier in here. There's three of them working on this site. There's Farmer Willie digging the small trench, while Jarell and Junelle is gonna sort all the forms for this one. So I have decided not to put more blocks on the top of this beam, because what I'm gonna do is put on the back of this one. This is the beam. I'll have hollow blocks filed on the back to make it like a little island, and all those agave will be lined up over here. So that will really prevent them from backing over here. And I'll clear out all this dirt and make it like just a slight slope towards the island itself. Little island that I'm making for like line all the plants. So you can see the distance that I have told Junelle to do, the pipe 50 cm from the road side, so it won't be right in the edge of the road. But it's actually giving space. Now if they're really gonna back it up, I just wanna make sure that it's awkward for them to back up. So that's why there's another island that we filed 2 blocks on the back, make it a little ditch, and all the agave plants will be on line on the top. Make it all clean. So look at all these agave, got sharp thorns on the tips. So I'll have all the pathways done on the back. So I'll be looking neater in the back of this one. Still cloudy, not really that hot yet. See, you can see the dark clouds still looming ahead. But last night it was raining after 5 o'clock, so like about 5:10. So perfect that they're finished working after then. And this time, old Lito was here, continuing the rendering on this wall, and now he's starting this wall. So that big wall here and that one, the corner of that one, that's what he finished this morning, and just started here on this side. But I'm sending him over to the hardware in the multi-cab with the Loy to pay for the delivery this morning, because I didn't realize it's gonna be so early. But also buying the PVC for that beam that I'm putting there in the garden side of the front of my property. And Olby said, do what you want, I just want it clean. So I'm just trying to get ideas that I will have it clean up, because Olby as well would like everything neat and tidy. And if I don't, I'll be the one being told off. Okay, so I just want him to enjoy what he wants to do here. The Little England for his hobbies. And it's coming along. The Lord will continue clearing up everything. I still have the new delivery of the rebars over here, 60, but I want them to put it there on the other side. And transfer all the scaffold towards under the jackfruit tree. Then everything will be tidy here. So I'm gonna have to check if there's any floaters for his fish in the barrel yesterday. Checking on old B's fishes on the barrow, I could see there's 2 floaters. 1 and 2. So 2 down out of 40. Out 30. So 28. Yeah, 10 and 20. Yeah, 30. I thought I bought 40 yesterday. So there's 28 left. This is my other garden in between the guest house here. And then there's a little garden where I used to put the spa. And then that's the main garden there. So I still have the garden on the back of the guest house. But this one here, I have trees grown up. Because that is near the jackfruit tree. And that's where I store all my excess material. So it's not everywhere. You can see that extra tiles, and also on the back, that's where I put all the scaffold. So it's under the tree, but it just needs cleaning up. Because if I don't keep on to the Lord, do this, do that, it won't happen. So I gotta have to keep on again. So this is where my trees grows and all my excess material. So it needs cleaning up. I'll have Willie doing this soon here. And I've noticed that what we have installed tiles with here in the guest house is working. The actual moss on the, look at the just cement, it becomes untidy like this. So this is one thing that I need to organize as well, the putting of the tiles on this area, continuing on to all my pathways. Anyway, I got the tiles, so everything will be neat and tidy. There's always a lot of things to do to keep your house up together if you want it all clean, neat and tidy, but I'm getting there. I still got the storeroom to sort, so all my house inside will be open. But this is the fun of the houses, of making them. Like sorting out different things to make your house comfortable. Otherwise, if you're just living there and then you go out all the time because your house is too tiny to do anything, I still have to clean that off. I have still brushed that one, so it's all clean up. Then the gardens again need trimming. There's always a lot of things to do. So the gardens here needs weeding and trimming of the ficus tree again. It's been raining all the time for the last 2 weeks, so you can see how the vegetation's growing so fast. So what I'm trying to do now is just less and less of this grass areas. And I want to have the dogs something there that they can play on or lie on, like even like cemented furnitures. You know, the one that I featured one on my video, that they make cement garden furnitures, and then that kind of hurt that putting down there where the dogs is, and then when all the owning of the roof of the storeroom can also protect the dogs from the rain and makes their life more interesting. Then all of this will be tiled, and all of this will be neat and tidy soon by the time I'm finished about this. Another good neighbor was giving me another plant that they found in the forest. I don't know what it is, but I put it on my apps and it says dragon tail. So you can see that I got all these exotic plants from the forest just given to me by the neighbors as they pass along, picking up root crops, whatever they can find for food down there. So I just give them 50 pesos for this one, a big dragon tail. Then I have to plant this, and since it's in under the caves of the forest, and most of this they says in the high trees, I think it's an indoor plant. It says in the apps that it's an indoor plant, but you see, so they said some of the leaves on this one will grow up to, like, you can stand on the leaves, like 2 people can stand on the leaves. That's really big on the when it's really high. So I need to have a pole for this one to crawl on, because you can see it's a crawler. And that's how the leaves looks like. So this is the dragon tail. Put it here. So my dogs won't eat that. It's quite big. Oh, I gotta put it here because I have arranged this one up here. So this is where I'm gonna be repotting, and so the dogs won't jump on here and starts eating my plants. I'm repotting it this area and then bring it down to my daughter's room in her garden. So I got another of this philodendron emerald and another monstera given to me by another neighbor. So all this one here is given to me, and I need to repot them all. A lot of work for the girl. You know, I have to clean up, supervise, do the builds. I gotta go out because I got a call from Toyota as well that they have the new Toyota models, so I'll be featuring that as well this afternoon. So my day is always busy. I'm on my way driving in the city to Toyota showroom in Mandaue City. I had a call that they have a new model for Toyota 2020, so I'd like to film that one. And since, like I said, some of these establishments are now calling me to have their new models or products film. What you're looking at is the 4x2 2.4 Conquest manual transmission 2021 Hilux. So Carl is now turning on the Hilux, so you can see how it looks like when the lights are on. And it's the model for 2021. So I'm trying hard to show you what's the inside, because the showroom itself is very dark. So Carl has been turning on the lights and turning on the car, but this is what you can see when you turn on the new Hilux Conquest 2021 4x2, and it's now engine start, a push button start, and there is illuminated entry on, you can see on the door of the car of your pickup that it lights up when you go in, and these are all the panels.